Oh, here we go. It just went live. all that we said was
I know that was the show.
It's a good thing because you don't want our group, our light worker group, to be shocked from
No.
moment one.
I don't think they'd be shocked, Lori.
I don't think, no.
Yeah. Be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's them.
So thanks you guys for the comments so far, and I have tons in the banners, but before we get started, I just want to ask both of you, do you have anything going on that you want to share, or what's going on?
Well, the first notable thing is I did a free drawing yesterday on my video yesterday, and I asked everyone to pick a number between 1 and 100 to win a half-hour reading, and nobody guessed the number.
Oh, really? Gosh, how often does that happen?
Never. So I'm telling people it is now, instead of 1 to 100, it's 1 to 50. It's the same number. It has not been chosen.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Surely that'll narrow it down.
Oh, there's a big thunder and lightning, so I hope I get to stay.
Oh, okay. Oh, goodness, I know.
And then I do have readings available. You can go to thewayofpositivechange.com, and you can schedule a reading. That's all I got, Denise. Thank you.
Okay, and your links, you guys, everyone, please know that both Lori's and Lisa's links are below this video. You just click on the little 3 buttons.
Lisa, I thought you looked like you lost your links. Good to know.
Yeah, that's not all I've lost.
Yeah, but Lisa does personal readings too.
Yes,
right.
I do personal readings. You go to spiritintuitivetarot.com and check out the schedule, pick a time, do your thing. I am going to go live at 7 p.m. Eastern this evening so that we all can just kind of hang out. It's just the Lisa live deal. And on Saturday, July 27th, it's going to be, I don't remember the time, of course. Go to my community tab and you'll see there's a healing event. So show up for that too. So that's going to be a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, a healing event. Okay, so clarity about the number picking. Please don't post numbers here on Denise's live chat. Go to my video from yesterday.
Oh, they're putting numbers in. That's awesome.
Yes, go to the video I just did yesterday, and then go into the comments and guess your number. Okay, but not here, not today. But thank you.
You're like, this is the hardest lottery I've tried to implement ever.
But
I tell you, yeah.
Clarity, Lori.
No, it's just hard. I've been through it. It's hard. Yeah. I won't go into it. It'll take forever. But anyway. Hi, Hilda's here. Sunflower. Hola, Hilda.
Hi.
And thank you so much, Bronx Sage, for the donation. And I will share. I share with everyone here. So
awesome.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay, so let me see. I'm checking to make sure I haven't missed any other. Yeah. Okay. So I do have several questions in the banners. I think I'll take care of those first because I want to honor those. I have to be careful because, we've asked for questions, they're posted, and then I end up taking all the questions that come in the live and forgetting I keep forgetting to go back and forth. So let's just take care of all of them here first. And maybe Lisa, you can help because I know you can star for me, right? Yeah. Maybe we can both keep an eye on the comment section to grab any new questions. We may even have enough.
Here, you guys will like this.
Yeah, no, they did. So they matched on their own, and then they made me go change.
Love it, love it, love it.
Right?
All right.
Pink.
Good question, Freddie. Yeah. I love that hot pink on you. You guys both do really well in just about every color. That's remarkable.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
You're
That's
good now.
very sweet of
Jeez.
you, and you're such a good liar.
She's the hostess with the mostest, man.
Yes. She's just got a
Oh, silly. Okay, let's drop into. I'm just going to take these in a row, and I do have all the JD Vance questions all together.
because something is going on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something's weird. Definitely. So, okay, here we go. The first one has to do with earthquakes. Lori was wondering about earthquakes in the U.S. And I'm like, oh, 3 months, 6 months, how long is the timing? And then I'm like, oh, wait. I know that Uranus, the planet of shakeups, is in Taurus, which is an earth sign, until July 7th of next year. So we're talking just about a year. So let's look and see how earthquakes in the USA will be. And I know they're happening all the time, like little, just little ones everywhere all the time. Anybody just needs to go on that USGS website and you'd be surprised at all the little tremors that we never even feel most of the time as well. But
Thank you, Freddie.
So you are saying you're feeling next year. So we're reading on like the status.
no,
of it?
between now and next year.
Okay.
Because of the astrological placement.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that is
Well,
what
and just
evokes.
oh yeah, thank you, Freddie. I'm sorry, Lori. Say it again.
And that is what made me the astrological lineup with Uranus is why I asked the question.
Oh, okay. Well, please know that Uranus stays in one Uranus, however you want to say it. I don't like saying Uranus because it just, I don't know.
I would just blame it on yours, not mine.
Right.
Uranus, minus.
It's all you.
All anus. Universal anus.
Yeah. Right. Oh my God. But please know that we've had Uranus in Taurus since I don't know when. It stays
5,
in
6
one
years.
sign.
6?
7 years. Takes 7 years. Takes 84 years to get all the way around. But it stays in one sign for 7 years. So it's now at about 26 degrees. It's going to go retrograde. Oh, and I can't remember. It's coming up soon. And it'll only retrograde back to 23 degrees. So anyway, between the retrogradation process.
When Uranus retrogrades back. That is not good. Okay.
Doesn't sound.
That could be terrible. Yeah.
Doesn't sound very good.
Where to go? Oh.
Okay,
anyway.
let's look at earthquakes for the. I was asking about. Are we asking about the United States? Yeah, United States.
Yeah.
Earthquakes now and July 7th, 2025. Will there be a significant earthquake between now in the U.S.?
Yeah, and it would have to be like, super big, like the San Juan de Fuca fault going off over here and, in the that Pacific Northwest or, what's the other one that I used to always work? Andreas, yeah, that one. But then there are these little offsets of the Andreas fault that have caused problems before. And then there's that ring of fire, Japan, and it's all connected, man. Not completely.
The ring of fire, Uranus, hot sauce, it's all connected. It's one hot tamale.
It's just you're endocrine.
Oh,
all right, so I'll go first because I don't know, it's kind of weird over here. I do think it's interesting that I picked out the Muse deck because that's the the female base deck. I don't usually use that deck.
Mhm.
Maybe I used it because we're talking about Mother Nature. Is that me venturing off into of a thing here? I did get. I got the two. It's the two of voices, but it's the two of swords in this deck. I got the 6 of pentacles. It's 6 of materials in this deck. So 6 of pentacles, 2 of swords. I mean, it feels like something's going to happen, but the look of those cards always reminds me of that mirror imaging there, which takes me back to balance and stuff. So I'm totally seeing that as imbalance of the earth. So I do think something is going to happen. Excuse me. Goodness. I got the Wheel of Fortune. I was looking at that card when you were talking about the Ring of Fire. So I don't know if that means anything with that either. But the last 2 cards I got, or 3 cards, I got it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is indicating a yes on something's going to be coming. And with, Game of Pentacles, earthly things, right? Got the Moon, maybe the celestial stuff. I got the 3 of emotions. It's 3 of cups here. So something near body of water. Maybe not so much inland, something along the coast somewhere, surrounded by water. Which, what happens when that happens? You get an earthquake and tie water into it, and you get the tsunamis and all that weird stuff, right? So chain reaction is something. I mean, I don't want to sound like Chicken Little over here, but it does sound like something's going to happen for what I'm getting. What do you all
Now,
get?
where does the Ring of Fire go through the United States? Because I do have like 2 rings, right? Because these are 2 gate cards.
Yeah, it doesn't go through. It's the Ring of Fire. So if you just think of looking at the water that from Japan, and then how it goes down and around to the USA,
But I mean, so
like
it
that.
is. So it's by the Pacific coastline.
Yeah, that would be the Pacific side. Yeah, we don't tend to have big. I would kind of rule out the East Coast, honestly. I mean, I'm thinking it's possibly that San Juan de Fuca fault, because that's water and that's tsunami kind of thing. Reminds me, I do have a different. Maybe I'll use this other deck. Hold on. Go ahead, Lori, with whatever you've got.
Oh, I was just sort of going on what Lisa said. So I would say both rings as well. So I'm getting rings.
Yeah. The San Juan de Fuca fault connects right above the very tip of at the northern end of California coast. But there is San Francisco that's always had trouble. There is that, but that's a different fault. So, and then the San Juan de Fuca fault goes, which is the one that the last time it happened wiped out like I don't even know, like everybody, all the Native Americans that were right. But it goes all the way up to through Oregon, Washington, and British Victoria, up there, up in that beautiful area. Yeah, so I'm not seeing. Let me see what's at the other end. Yeah, I do have the water again. Yeah, I do. I could. Well, all I can say is be super prepared, right? I mean, be prepared. Have everything you need for your family. That's the thing with these questions. Is like we should all have our go bags and our water. And yeah, go bag. I've got 3 friggin' suitcases. That's just, can I hork them all in my car? Because it's not just it's. I mean, we're in the middle of global warming that's turned into like a climate crisis because the powers that be don't want to invest.
That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah.
Kidding, guys. I don't believe that.
I know.
It's a hoax. It's a hoax from China. It's a Chinese hoax, remember?
Yeah, it's totally from China, yeah. China.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So frustrating. So yeah. So I would just say, be prepared. What else
Did
can we
any
do, right?
yeah, did anybody get where there are littles? Like I got a lot of like family cards and littles. Like where
You know
family
what? Yeah, I had some of those cards. I was trying to get what I could use in Libby's deck, and I did have family and sadness and but yeah.
Okay.
I Three of Pentacles is kind of small.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be
Virtually
small.
small.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be
Oh well, the little ones are happening all the time. That's what I'm saying. Anything like 4 and 5, those are
yeah.
happening a lot of times, even in the middle of the night, and people don't feel them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I do feel like, East Coast is fine, and there's but then, we have areas all through the Midwest. I mean, if you're in an earthquake zone, we have, that's the thing. If we're in fire, earthquake, or flood zone, we have to be super prepared, because the odds are at some point,
Yeah. After we had the hit with Hurricane Ian, I already had, like my insurance papers and everything in plastic. Because I had been reading and just seeing water everywhere, water.
Yeah.
So, but I have, I even went and did my will and everything. So I have like everything in there.
Wow.
Everything.
Yeah. They have waterproof safes too, like little carry safes that are waterproof.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I think they're kind of heavy and expensive, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's try to go on to something more pleasant. And I've got to turn the air down.
Yeah, I've been trying to start. I've been trying to catch questions here in between.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Kathy Olney, it looks like she wants to know if Trump will be afraid to campaign now.
Yeah, he will. He's already afraid. He's afraid of his own shadow.
I think that's a real thing.
He seems to me, well, I mean, from reading on him yesterday and then observing him the little bit that I could stand to look and listening to him during the convention, he looks like he hasn't totally made it back into his body yet from the
Right.
the shards of glass. I mean, the little shard of glass. He didn't even get shot.
And they're
There was
saying
no
that, yeah, he probably won't do any more outside low paying areas. He'll be inside from now on.
Yeah.
Or there will be more line of vision. There's been people arrested for retaliation threats against other people. And they caught someone outside of the RNC convention too that had an AK.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's been 2 more arrests of armed people making threats. One on a premises.
Gotcha.
Jeez. Isn't it an open carry state where they were? Wisconsin?
They were Pennsylvania. Oh, they were for the RNC. I think so. Yeah, it is.
Was that, you were talking about the RNC, right?
That's where RNC was, yeah, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Okay. So how's he really feeling since this happened? I guess is probably the better question. I mean, he jumped up and fight, and you saw whatever. And I mean, what an idiot.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I love that. Not that I love that. My whole thing was when he did that, in retrospect, I mean, we're talking about a guy who he almost has to pretend to be human. It's like he mimics what he thinks a human response would be. And I think that's really funny because when it did happen, he's worried about, get my shoes. Let's get the shot. He's telling the guys to stop for a moment so he can do a little fist pump and all that stuff. He's just trained images, everything, So I think once he realized he was alive, his next thought was camera shots. I need shots, you know? So I think he was kind of focused on that kind of stuff too, because he's just not a normal guy. But I do feel like with the cards that I have here, the human response has definitely kicked in for him. I did get awakening. I think it was a wake-up call a little bit, whether it was a bullet or shrapnel or whatever we want to say it was. It was a wake-up call for him. And I think it's hilarious that I got this card because I got the Queen of Cups. And when I got it, it made me think about Melania is like all of a sudden all affectionate in public. Have you seen about all that? At the convention, I said conviction. That's funny. Is that a Freudian slip?
It is.
At the convention,
She was not.
Melania, when he accepted, his nomination or whatever, she gave him a kiss on the cheek and held his hand and, all this stuff. And so it's like, okay, she doesn't do this. So I think the whole event has kind of made them fall into what they think the human response should be, is what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense at all. I know I sound like I'm talking in circles, but I've got like all this information squeezed into my head and I want to say so much stuff. And sometimes it just comes out a little off. But other than that, I got Wheel of Fortune. I think he is going to be nervous moving forward about his surroundings, is what I'm getting with that one. And I got the 10 of Coins. I think he wants to be surrounded by a little bit more comfort, a little bit more security, a little bit more love, a little bit. He realizes maybe there's a degree of vulnerability that he does have for the first time, but it had to be physical. It had to be public. And I almost think that kind of reminds me of, I almost swear the three of us were together on some reading way back about how he would have to have some kind of public humiliation. And in a way, this is kind of humiliating. Is that so? There's a connection there somewhere on that, but that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, good point. Oh,
What did you
are
get?
you ready? You want me to go, Lori? Okay. I've got the 10 of Pentacles too, but it came through reversed. So I think he's got an inner battle going on, on one level. He's supposed to be the tough guy. He's supposed to be the tough guy that's got it all together and, the kingpin of the family kind of a thing, but he doesn't really have it together. I really feel like he's battling on a bunch of different levels inside. And I've got the 2 of Swords that has him in that kind of like, oh shit, what do I do? He's battling. He has feelings coming up that he doesn't really know how to deal with. He used to worry about being hit by tomatoes, remember? Like that was his big thing, to be afraid of. Yeah, and he loves ketchup. Let's make ketchup, right?
Why would that matter?
And then I have the Page of Swords. Right, yeah. And then I have the Page of Swords reversed, so that does bring in that element of, oh shit, who's out there that could sting me or bite me or hit me or whatever. And it's also a card of accidents. He's also afraid of falling down all the time too. So anyway, what'd you have, Lori?
I think his Uranus retracted. I think it went retrograde.
A little diamond popped out.
Right? Because he was holding it in. I'm telling you, he was.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect.
He was scared. He was scared. And then he withdrew. Like he didn't want to be around anybody at first. When it first happened, he was like, right. I don't want to be around. Now he wants to be the star. And he wants Melania to love him. He wants everybody to love him. I'm the star. I made it through. I want everyone to love me. But he withdrew. He totally withdrew. Even his anus withdrew. So I think he has another health. I think he has another health problem.
So, definitely. Oh, for sure. I mean, my God, it doesn't matter if I look at his transits. I've got a list of his transits over here. I was looking at. He has major Uranus problems. he has big time Uranus problems happening, and that rules the nervous system. So, stroke, whatever. Suddenly can't speak well.
Yeah. Not good.
Uh-oh. Did we just lose Denise?
No.
No, can you hear me?
Weird. You froze,
hear
but
me?
Lori didn't.
Oh,
I can hear
I
you.
see her.
Oh,
I'm the one
okay.
having
Okay,
lightning. Yeah. Huh.
we just have trouble no matter what.
No,
Okay.
I don't receive that.
Okay, good. Thank you. We tend to, like, our internet just does weird things, and we just keep talking anyway. Okay, this one is kind of in the same vein. Deborah Bishop says last week Donald Trump had a CAT scan soon after the shooting. And of course, he's not releasing any information. Can we do a reading regarding the CAT scan? I guess what were the details of the CAT scan?
Yeah. What were the details in the CAT scan? Did they find earthworms or
Did they find anything?
ringworms or an open window or
A vacancy sign?
That's great. Oh, that's great, Lisa. Uranus is up in his head when it's supposed to be.
Right. Exactly. They probably found that.
Right.
it's all about the orifice.
Whew.
Yes.
Okay. What
Especially
did
with
they
him.
find on the CAT scan of his head?
Yeah, what was
I'm
on the
at-
CAT scan?
I'm at to use Libby's cards for this one.
That's a good idea. Yeah, Meister Tarot, MAIGHSTIR, Oracle, or it's Meister Tarot on her channel, plus Etsy if you like her deck, or if you want to get her deck. I highly recommend it.
They're so funny in the chat. I mean, I can't read them all, but everybody has an option on what they found.
Mhm.
I can't wait to go back and read the comments
Oh.
later. You guys are so funny.
God, they're so funny.
Okay.
All right.
The CAT scan. Ooh.
Oh, that's funny.
Whoa.
What'd you get, Lisa?
I mean, it's a really funny take. Okay. They found, this is exactly what I'm not even kidding. I got slow, diversity, and unity. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I got illumination and joy, and then I got ruling. I kind of want to see what's after that. Hold on. What's after ruling? Oh, convoluted confusion. Okay, so there's a lot going on in there. Obviously, he is an interesting case. In relation to these cards, jokes aside, I really do feel like they probably did find something there that is progressing. I do think that there's something with that, especially with ruling. Like maybe there's something they found and they're waiting to see if it will grow with that ruler is what I'm getting with that.
Ooh.
And especially with the yes, I was getting that too. But the ha-ha part was the slow on diversity because we know he is. So that was kind of where I was going with that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I do think they found something, but I don't think it's worthy of mentioning. I don't think it's related to the incident. I think there's something in there that
And
they're
it's-
keeping
Yeah.
an eye on.
It's not the slug?
Huh?
It's not the slug? Okay.
For sure.
Well, at first, I think at first they thought it was upside down, that the scan was upside down. Or
I
his
have
brain,
that too.
or his brain
I-
was
I-
in the, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But they are watching something,
Ah. Yeah.
and something is not balanced. They're
Right.
going to watch, but they don't want to watch for too long. And there was maybe some fat cells up there.
Oh man. So I've got the King of Wands reversed. So that tells me and the vitality isn't going well. And at the other end, I have the sun reversed.
Ooh.
So again, both of these feel to me like electrical, neurological connections in his body. And then right in the center, I've got the Queen of Cups reversed. So this would have to do with like all those lymphatic system issues, right?
Okay.
So the flow is messed up. And then I've got the Hangman, again, another. So both of these are like super water. One's Neptune, the other one is any water, things aren't flowing, and he's suspended in some areas. Lisa, I think this kind of goes with your slow connections to like things flowing around with that unity, like slow unity. Like,
Yeah.
I think he might have. I didn't get the Three of Swords, but there could be a little, like maybe congestion around the heart that keeps his, keeps the edema away. I think there's trouble. And why did he wasn't hit by a car like what I've heard of what happens to people. Their shoes will fly. They're like, the surprising thing is, oh my God, my shoes came off and I had Converse high tops on, laced up completely.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Yeah.
Sure.
But when he went down, he went, I got to get my shoes. Like, why were his shoes? Was he wearing some kind of slip-ons?
I was wondering that myself. I was wondering if at some point between him just dropping and security coming in, like they knocked him off his little shoes. Like maybe he was crouched in such a way when they were trying to cover him, he came out of his shoes.
It had to be, huh?
Yeah. I don't think it was.
But are they slip-ons? But is he not bending over and tying his shoes anymore? Or he doesn't have Walt Nada with him all the time?
Oh, gotcha.
Like what's going on there? Kind of,
That's true.
I had to go let my cat in because the lightning, she was screaming bloody murder on the porch.
Oh,
no. Oh yeah. Definitely.
She goes real low like this.
Oh.
Like she's gonna escape the
poor baby.
I'm like, Zinni, are you? I'm like, Zinni, are you low? I go way down here.
She's like, what are you talking
about? Oh my goodness. So, well, did you do your cards yet, Lori? Have I lost my mind?
Yeah, no. I had the hangman, so they thought at first they thought it was upside down, and they're gonna watch.
That's
something.
right. You have and they're watching. Yeah,
they're
watching
that
hangman.
Something was out of balance, and they're gonna watch something.
Yeah, it's kind of that suspended. I'm trying to think of all the other medical reasons with that with Neptune. It's the parrot I got. I remember it's the parasympathetic system. The system in your body that you don't have any control over.
Yeah, it could be. It could also mean the blood flow if you had to go upside down.
Yeah, if you want to look at it that way, yeah.
Or when when your heart stops beating and they have to put you, or you go into VTAC, they have to put you in Trendelenburg to get you to, so they flip you almost upside down.
Yeah.
Could be. We don't wish him ill. We just want to buy him a plane ticket.
Yeah, no. I don't wish anybody ill. I'm just answering the damn questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Here's one. How does J.D. Vance really feel about his wife? J.D. Vance.
Okay, now, in fairness, I did a full question on this yesterday in yesterday's video, and the video is time-stamped if you want to see it.
Yeah.
But let's
do
it here. Let's see what you guys get.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I haven't read on him.
Really feel about it.
I haven't looked at him at all. That was interesting, that photo that you texted me, though, Lori.
Mm-hmm. How does he really feel about his wife, Usha?
And this is the guy that's for complete abortion ban, even including rape and incest. And so basically in his state, I guess there was one girl who was 10 years old who had to give birth. Lovely. How does he really feel about his wife? Oh, and I just heard we should look at how does she feel about him?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I think I'm getting the same answer.
How does he feel about her? Whoa. Okay.
That's what I said yesterday. Whoa.
Do we know how long they've been married? I mean, not that that really matters. But...
No, but I know they do have 3 kids, but I do not know how long they've been married.
Okay. So this is what I'm getting here. I got the 10 of Wands. So it almost feels like both of them have some kind of baggage. There's something that bring into the relationship that's of concern, because I got the 5 of Swords. I think they kind of get and with the 5 of Wands too. I think that at home things are layers of complication with them.
Oh, that's such a nice way of saying it.
I'm not so sure that the way he presents his views of women publicly is actually how he is at home, is where I'm going with this. I got the King of Cups, which is indicating that he kind of wants to rule the roost. I think she's powerful in her own right. I do think that he does love her, but I think that he lives in a bit of a bubble when he's at home, and that he is protective of her. I think that he's protective of her. So here we go again with the, I don't know why I'm hung up with balance this stuff today, but it feels like he's kind of playing a little bit of a juggling game in between when he's on camera and when he's in the house, because I actually think she's got more power over him than what he perceives as his own power over her, and I think that's where they butt heads. So, but the baggage thing, he's hung up on some weird ideas, so that comes from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I got.
I know what he's got in that bag. I'm just saying.
or lack thereof. Did they adopt the kids?
I don't know how they were conceived, is what I'm going to say. I don't think they're together at all. I'm sticking with what I got yesterday. I don't think they're together. I think there's a huge ego problem.
Okay, yeah.
And I do think that, he's protective of her, like you said, to a certain extent. They're in this together, regardless. Yeah. But there's some words and there's some emotions, and she probably gets right up in his face like this.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
That's this.
Yeah.
And then there's fighting. No one can sleep. Someone's on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And the angel of temperance is up at the top. So it needs to be tempered. It isn't tempered. It isn't good. Mm-hmm. And there's something very manipulated about this. This is in the past position. So there's a reason for this. Anyway, what'd you get, Denise?
Wow. I got the 10 of Wands too, but I got it reversed. So I don't think he's really carrying anything. I think I think you're absolutely right, Lisa. Like when it comes to everything in the home, he just lets her do, like he's just kind of not there. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like he's even really present.
Checked out.
And yeah, and I don't know who this guy is, but it sure isn't Biden. And like, I don't know. Does he think like he's the compassionate king of cups, or is this some other guy? I don't know. And I've got the devil. It's like there's some major bondage.
I think I got King of Cups too. Yeah, I got King of Cups.
Honey,
Did you
there's
really?
somebody in the closet over there. I'm just saying.
Something's going on.
Oh,
Do you want to read on how she feels about him? And then we'll go
Yes.
to the next one because we
Let's
have
do
another
it.
one.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
How does Usha Vance feel about her husband?
Is that her? That's her name?
Usha.
Osha?
Usha.
Okay.
USHA, I think.
Yeah.
Usha. Okay. That's a pretty
Usha.
name.
She's Hindu.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hi, Sunflower. Okay, let's see. How does Usha Vance really feel about her husband, Bob?
Oh, thanks. Hold on. I just saw the comment. Oh, did you do that, Lisa?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're so
You're welcome.
sweet. You popped it in there too. I'm just like, whoa. I'm just along for the ride. Yeah.
Usha Vance.
So Charles, I got your question there. Okay. I've probably missed so many other ones. Trini passed it. Yeah, Russia picked Vance. I think that it was all the tech billionaires that picked him. And yeah. Oh, Peter Thiel. That's probably it, Debsy. Peter Thiel's probably Vance's King of Cups. I don't know his sign. I have no idea. Elon Musk is a Cancer. That would be a water sign.
Oh, no wonder I don't like him. Sorry.
Oh, he's yeah. Well, shit. I have 4 planets and my South Node in Cancer.
My best friend in the whole world is Cancer. Okay. We have been friends since our children were 3 and they are 43. So, but Cancer men?
Yeah. I've had trouble with Cancer.
I don't even know if I don't know many Cancers. Not many. Just
me.
Just you and
yeah.
I can think maybe
Cancer
2
girls are great. Sorry. And if you're a Cancer male, you're here, you probably have a wonderful rising sign that saves you.
That's interesting that I don't. Yeah, I don't. I can't think of it.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I have it in my chart.
So fun.
Okay, I don't know why I have 15 people in this reading. I'm asking about how she feels about him, and there are 15 people here.
Interesting. Well, I got
funny.
some interesting cards for sure over here. I kind of have a story almost.
Okay, good.
Kind of a story. It's a short story, I promise. All right, so it seems that I guess if we want to go back to the initiation of the relationship and stuff, I got Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I think that she thought that he was kind of a catch. I think she thought that they could really grow together on some level. I think there was a little excitement in there even, actually. But over time, I got the 7 of Cups. I think that she has questioned her choice. Now it's reached a point where I think with the Chariot, she's along for the ride. It's more of a contractual thing with the 2 of Cups here. The Magician, I think she thinks he can make things happen, or they can even be a power couple of some sort. And I got the Hierophant too. So I think she's a little bit of a climber. A little bit. I think she has her own motives in there. And I don't know anything about her, but watch, we'll see that she's just fabulous. But it does seem like she might have her own agenda on sticking with him is where I'm going with that. So however it started out, it seems like now it's just kind of, let's do this and see what happens. But I think they love the attention. I think I said that about him when I did a reading on him yesterday, or maybe I was just talking to somebody. I don't know. It's all starting to run together, but the two of them are complete fame hounds. Like, I think we're going to see both of them as a team just really just loving all this attention that they're getting, to the point that there might be some slip ups that might be kind of funny along the way. So they're going to goof up because they're not used to this kind of attention. So I think something's going to come up.
Wow. What'd you get, Lori?
Like I said, I got 15 people. So she cares about
that's right.
She cares about the family. She cares about the family. She knows there is some karmic reason this is happening, but she has to care about her children and their safety and all of these other people. But when she looks at him, and I did ask, how does she see him? She sees him as the Seven of Swords.
Interesting.
Wow.
So she thinks he's a little snaky.
What's he getting away with?
Is he getting away with anything at that point? I mean, he may. I think she was attracted to him at first, but I think she thought he really didn't know what he wanted, or he was confused because he kept flopping around like a fish. But I'm getting, I mean, I've got so many people here, it's not even funny. Kings. This is more about, all of the people, her parents, everybody.
Maybe he's trying to find himself and she doesn't know who she's with.
I don't think she does.
He's not the man he used to be.
I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows who he is. Yeah. I've got, she wants some freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used two different decks, but I got the same thing. Okay. She's bored. So maybe she's kind of just left on her own. She kind of wants it to be over with. Got the death card. Or maybe she wants to smack him upside the head. I don't know. But I think on one level, she just kind of wants it over. And then I also have the Five of Wands. So I think there's a lot of fighting, and they're just, like, who's on top?
And who's in the closet? And who's got the blow-up doll?
They can
What's in that bag?
And who's hanging out on the balcony?
Right? Oh my God. On the balcony too. Yeah. God.
What a mess. What a mess.
So we're asking for a friend.
For a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that question.
He's asking for a friend.
I mean.
And I like Cancer people. Like I said, my best friend is Cancer. And if you're a Cancer male and you're here in our family, then you have a beautiful rising sign and a moon and everything else. So that's all. It's all good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Cancer is
friend.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, asking for
any big news leaks regarding JD's sexual preferences. Besides what he wrote about in his book.
Right. He's the author as well.
Big news leak? I mean, we're looking for the lover's card now.
It's from what I read. It's a whole different. Yeah, I won't go there. I won't say that. If you guys are interested, just if you haven't read his book, I would never buy it. But if you there's a lot online excerpts from the book.
And I did share. I don't think you're going to put the picture up, right, Denise?
Oh, I could put it up. The one. Yeah, I could do that.
Well,
it's okay to do that. I think
that's at the RNC, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. I just hope I don't get too much of a glare. Let me Here we go. All right. Here's here's his left hand.
At the RNC.
Yeah.
He's next to
His
her.
left
He's
hand.
standing next to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where's his wedding ring?
Where is it?
Is he wanted? He could be one of those kind of guys that just won't wear it or can't. But he doesn't. He's not a construction worker. He's not in any type of a job that. Yeah, there she is, right there. Yeah.
No
But
ring.
you
Left
would
hand,
think,
no
though,
ring.
with the stance that they're taking so hard, you would think that he would make sure that was on. You know.
Christianity.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that is interesting. Even if he didn't normally wear one, you'd think he'd whip it out for that. So
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my goodness, we're almost at an hour already.
My goodness.
Okay.
My
So I have
first,
I know. Like,
my
just
first
that
card out of
goes
the
so fast.
deck. Will there be any big news leaks about his preferences? I got 5 people.
oh boy. Okay. Yeah, my first card was the Hierophant, so I took it as a yes on that. I used my pendulum, I didn't get anything.
There's
But
your
here we go. It's almost like what you're talking about, Lori, but I threw a couple others. I got Queen of Wands, but then I got King of Wands. And then I got the Tower, and then I got 8 of Swords. So he's struggling with something for sure.
Mhm.
So he's bound at the moment. Is this back to what you were saying? Didn't one of you say he likes some stuff? I don't know. Maybe that's what that card might represent too. A little bondage, maybe. I don't know. A little something. But yeah, there's gonna be stuff coming out.
I would agree, Lisa. I got the Queen of Wands. That and I have the Four of Pentacles.
Okay.
The Queen of Wands can be very, very, very assertive. Yeah, and you know, you're bound with something with the Four of Pentacles. As far as a news leak, yeah, I would say something's going to come out hard and fast about his past.
Okay.
I don't know when, but
Somebody says if it's a Hindu wedding, they may wear it on their left hand, but I am not sure that's what's happening. So, especially with his Christian boutique window.
yeah, that's interesting. And I love the way you said that, the boutique window. Yeah.
Listen, there's going to be some other person that knows something about him is already going to put an end to this, wants to end his career, wants to out him. It's coming so fast. It's coming so fast.
We both got that same card.
The Knight of Swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't even know if he's going to be able to hold on to his position.
Yeah, maybe that was my
It is
tower.
so bad.
Right there.
It is so bad.
He's got a tower moment coming.
Oh, look at that. And you got the tower, Lisa?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so on to the next question about him. Here we go. PJ Doxson. Will JD Vance lead the GOP in the future? And then she was also wondering about Peter Thiel. That's a separate question, but Pooty. But so for the first one, let's just focus on JD Vance in his future in the GOP.
What is his future in the GOP?
Yeah, she's asking, will he lead the GOP in the future?
Will JD Vance? Sorry, you guys, I have a cold, so sniffles happening.
Yeah, that's okay.
Vance lead the GOP in the future.
Yeah.
Well, my pendulum's saying something.
Yeah.
I can wait.
It's talking, huh? Well, go whenever you're ready.
It said no, like a solid no.
Okay. I mean, Trump does not like LGBTQ
Right?
people. If he finds out,
Yeah. Yeah. They're
no,
both just, I mean,
it's the Pope and it's the strength cards on its side. And there's men. There's men all over the place.
Lots of men.
Lots of men.
woo! Woo! Lori,
Hey.
here's what I got.
He's going to be in there to grift as much as he can. And then this whole problem. Oh, yeah, Tower. Okay. He
Same
does good
thing. Trying to
until
hold-
this.
Say it again. What?
He does good. He'll do okay until this comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what your
Right.
Tower, your
Yeah.
outcome? Yeah.
Well, so what I'm feeling like the Hierophant would have to do with these rigid rules that he's trying to conform to and stick with. And it's a heartbreak inside for him for some reason. Maybe this is just being rejected. This could be being rejected by the government because, of course, the Hierophant's our government card. And then, bam, something.
Yeah.
Well, and the Hierophant is also the Pope. It's the Christianity. It's the.
There you go. That's right. Yep. That's pretty amazing to have those two together.
Yeah, I think they're going to find text messages, money transactions. I think text things that are written. Maybe he was on that Grinder thing.
Yeah, or Venmo.
The
Venmo.
Grindr app crashed because there were so many people at the RNC going in that area. And
I heard about that too.
So
That's
that,
funny.
it really happened.
Yeah. They
so
crashed
that thing I texted you
the whole dating application for
LGBT
sex.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
It crashed.
It's I mean, and isn't anybody surprised by that? Because I always say that when people overcompensate, the loudest mouths about, let's just fight diversity, and the most homophobic people are totally doing all the things that it's just makes no sense to me.
And maybe him and MAGA Mike will be texting each other.
Maybe so. Maybe so. I'm just ridiculous.
Let's look at Charles's question. Will the Democrats asking Biden to step down face any repercussions?
That's such a good question. I was thinking that this morning. Yeah, because I watched even Elizabeth Warren this morning I was like, oh no, what are you doing? Oh, Joe Biden's got a big decision to make. I'm like, he already made it.
Yeah.
He's got 4 planets in Scorpio and his moon in Taurus. You think he's going to back down? No.
He's probably so tired of people asking him. Can you imagine being him right now? It's like, shut the fuck up,
Right.
My decision.
Unless he decides later, but it'll be on his own terms. It's not because anybody's going to tell him.
Right. Well, and that's the thing.
him.
If they keep asking him, he's definitely not going to step down. I don't think he's going to step down anyway. But
the only way he would, he already said why he would.
Yeah, the only way he would is if
diagnosed with some terrible whatever.
Or if they showed him that he would definitely be beaten. But they're not showing that.
No, they're not showing that. They're just giving polls, and they're ridiculous. Polls don't tell us anything. And what's his name? That Peter is it Peter? No, Alan Lichtman, the guy that does the 13. I forget, it's the 13 something or other, but he still has him winning as of yesterday. So there's that. And that guy's been right. He's never been wrong. I think since he started predicting in the 80s, I don't think he's ever been wrong. So
I saw something about that. Yeah, he hasn't been wrong, but
yeah. So okay, are these guys? So Adam Schiff, the ones that are coming out the most. There was that Sherrod guy that came out. earlier. There's a bunch of them. There's like 35 of them that have come out in just last couple of days, and there's supposed to be 234, I think, that have expressed major concerns. So anyway,
All right. I use
will
the
they
deck
face
character.
any reaper?
So with the deck of character, what I got is pretty cut and dry, I guess. I did get circus, which makes sense because it is turning into a bit of a circus. All that. I think
Perfect,
in the end, they're going to be identified as blowing a lot of hot air. The dragon card. It's definitely drawing attention to those individuals who are doing so. As far as repercussions, I'm not sure so much as in like a punishment, but I do think that they're going to have to claw their way out to repair their reputation, their their reliability. It's like, who wants a team member that's wishy-washy? No, I don't want that person on my team for any, like, where's the support? It's just ridiculous. They're going to dig themselves out of a hole for sure, and they're going to be dancing around after this is over. And Biden wins. They're going to be like, well, we didn't mean it. It was for your own good. We weren't, I think they're going to backpedal a little bit. So I'm not so sure about the repercussions, like heavy duty, but it's definitely going to interfere with their validity on stuff that they say in the future, because it's not good at all. It throws your credibility in the toilet when you throw somebody under the bus and and then try to grin about it afterwards. So I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's
yeah,
I'm with you totally, Lisa. I agree completely. I think they just bend like a palm tree with the wind, and they're going to be seen as sneaky, and then they try to bring it back around. I didn't know what to do, but they will be judged by people's minds, but they get the money and they just keep,
right.
Business as usual.
Yeah. You know what, though? People do have to be careful, though, because I've been seeing comments like they're just going to write in Katie Porter, or they're just going to do, but when it comes to voting, it's got to be the blue guy, no matter who it is, no matter what he's done, and no matter who it is.
And
But it could be another blue person, but it's whoever could get in and get the votes. You can't. That's the thing, is if you write in somebody that's not on the ticket, or you write in somebody that already lost, then you're giving the vote to the other party, right? So there's that. But I've got for these guys super foolish. So that no new beginnings, no new starts for them. I think they're going to pay. They're going to pay big time. And problems with votes. That's what I was concerned about. So
it's a mess.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff happens when people are in a panic too. The Democrats are having a moment. The ones that are approaching it and saying, well, maybe you should come out. Maybe you should just come out and we'll put somebody else in. It's like, no, let's stick with our guy. We got Kamala in there. Okay. I am just going to say this. Denise and I talked about this backstage last week. And do you remember we were talking about, now going in, we knew how old Biden was going to be at the end of the first term, and I was kind of joking around with you. And I said, well, look at all the presidents in the past when they enter, how they look compared to when they exit and how they look. So if you're putting an older man in there, oh my God, yeah, they're going to be through some shit by the time the term is over, and so it should not be a shock that Biden's an older gentleman now, because we knew that. So why pull him out? Leave him alone. Let him.
Especially when he's served 50 years and he knows what the hell he's doing.
He's got the background. He's got the connections. He's got the history. He's got the knowledge. He knows how shit works. Let him do his job.
Yeah.
He
And he
answers
has come
all the
on.
questions well.
Right.
You know?
And when
Right?
he says things, he doesn't just talk without substance. Trump can
Right.
stand up all day long and say, I'm going to cut taxes. I'm going to increase wages. Okay, hey, how? How are you doing it? He doesn't do that
He's not-
part. He doesn't
he
say
won't.
anything.
Yeah. And he will
Out.
never do anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's so frustrated.
He's
I'm
going to
doing it again.
replace and repeal Obamacare. He's going to put
Oh my
together
gosh.
another budget. He's going to put together an even better medical plan. I mean, he's got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And they believe him. It's like, I don't even, let's just
That's
change
the frustrating
subject.
part right there. He can say anything. Anything.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm looking at these other questions here. Yeah. Pegasus, about your question about if it's too late to switch, I'll just let you go online and Google. There's so much information out there, and I've learned it. Yeah, there's time. There is time, but the stats are if they were to try and switch, like just pick a new, if they did an open convention and they try to pick a new person, the stats are that in the past, that's how we lost elections. That's how we lost Carter. That's how we lost Jimmy Carter. That's how we lost. I think if they went back further, there was like that whole, McGovern. There was that whole thing. So.
Oh, we don't do that with sporting events. You don't pull a team and then put in whoever you feel like. No, if they're already on there, if they're running, let it be. Let it play itself out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Lisa DeMars had a question here. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I don't know if we have time to do both, but I like this one better. Because at Lisa DeMars, I love your question, except for, things will come out when they come out when it comes to the shooting. Yeah. Will there be international charges brought against Trump before the election? International. So that would probably, I would think it would come from Scotland, but let's just leave it open. International charges.
Could come from The Hague.
Right. Yeah.
Could be, could be Epstein, or it could be or Crown Bug.
Or money laundering.
Money laundering. What's more like apt to be that? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Or in Scotland, oh God, I forget. You guys already educated me 3 weeks ago, and I can't even remember what he had going on in Scotland, except I don't remember if it was actually criminal, is the thing.
Well, let's see. Will there be international charges brought against Trump? Will there be more charges brought against Trump before election? International.
For the election. Well, that's interesting there.
I think you all read my Kipper stuff.
Huh?
What you all were saying is very close to what I've got on the Kipper cards here.
Okay, what do you have?
I got adjudication, official person, distant horizons,
whoa,
unexpected income, false person, and imprisonment.
Woo!
Wow, Lisa. My gosh.
Yeah.
You got Jack Smith right in there too.
Right?
Oh,
right.
Rose Blue saying, yeah, that's my Jack Smith card anyway. Rose Blue saying unexplained money and boxes taken from Turnberry. That's Scotland, right? Or is that Ireland? I forget.
Everybody's saying
Patricia
Scotland.
Todd.
Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland. That's what Patricia Todd is saying. Yeah. They took away a family's water for their golf course. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Of course he would.
I'm ready to go.
Go for it, honey.
I get an absolute yes. Judgment.
too.
Here's my first card, and here's my outcome card.
Wow.
Whoa.
Absolutely 100% yes. It couldn't be more clear to me.
That could not be more clear. Yeah. I've got the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
So some kind of governmental faceplant for him because some truth comes out. And then with the Lennies, I've got two. They're both yes cards, and this would be our foreign connection. So what?
You both got the ship, right? You both got.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, you could in the different systems. Isn't that amazing?
Sure.
Right. Yeah, and I got the world card.
And you got the world card. There you go. Yeah, that would be it.
That would be it. I don't know what would stand for world if it wasn't the world card.
Right? International.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Nailed it. Oh my goodness. Well, what should we
been on for 111?
111.
Oh, 111. Yeah. Should we just do some cards, or should we do one more question? What do you guys want to do?
It's up to you. It's your channel. I'm a guest.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't.
I'm a guest of you girls. You guys decide.
Let's see. Oh, Nessa's wondering, I guess we could ask this real quick. Would JD Vance replace Trump on the ticket? That's a yes or a no. Maybe we can do that one really quickly. If JD Vance, will he replace Trump on the ticket?
Like if Trump goes down, or
yeah, it would mean something happened, before.
If he has a health emergency. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Will JD Vance replace Trump on the presidential? Will JD Vance's name take the presidential spot on the ballot?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Trini Patsy is saying updated. There's a petition online to get Trump off the ballot. Wow. Oh, Ness is saying it was originally Meister Tarot's question. Thank you, Ness. I appreciate that. I love giving credit where credit's due. Yeah, and yes, Debs, we can always laugh at Matt Gates's face.
What has happened to that guy? I mean, like he wasn't bad before. My God, he looks like a Ken doll from hell. It's terrible.
I can't do it. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Yeah, that's a major faceplant card, or Ten of Swords faceplant. That's okay. Will JD Vance replace Trump?
For entertainment purposes only. I keep getting someone coming for his journal.
For who? What do you mean?
Vance's?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, for JD Vance's journal. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
That's a nice way of putting it. That's all I could think of to say.
Gotcha. Yeah, when I did the pendulum, it did the middle of the road thing, which always indicates to me that there's some cards. But I got 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands. I think he would like to, if that makes sense. I think Vance would like to replace it. I don't think he's going to, though.
Yeah.
I think he really, really wants to. And maybe that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
weirdness I'm getting over with. But the fact that it's going to happen is I'm not getting anything. What are you getting, Denise?
I mean, I've got a yes and a no. And then no matter what system I grab, I've got a yes and a no. So I'm going to just say yeah. He wants to, but I don't think it'll happen. I'm not seeing it yet anyway.
Right.
I mean, these two are a no, right? When they're reversed.
Yeah,
With the Lenny's, yeah, right. That Ace of Pentacles, yeah. And then if I kept going, I had the World reversed. With the Lenny's, these two are neutral, and they just kind of like, you know. Now this would relate to his wandering preclusions. Is that a good way to put it?
proclivities,
Preferences,
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 proclivities, or preferences.
proclivities, proclivities. That's it. Yeah. So he just is. JD Vance feels to me like so all over the place and so unfocused. I mean, he would, no matter what position he's in, he's just not going to do a good job.
Of belonging that he can't fill. He's got a void
Yeah.
somewhere in his little heart and soul. He wants to belong, and he can't. There's something with that guy.
And
there's something with that guy
because he does.
On.
Yeah, he doesn't have himself. You have to have yourself.
Right.
You have to belong to yourself before you have anything to give.
Yeah. Yeah, he's different.
I think,
and he looks like a really young soul. I was just saying, he looks to me like a really young soul.
Yeah, and I think Putin would love for Vance to be in there because it can be easily. Because
he's a good.
Easily manipulated.
Yeah.
And I think that's already been talked about. They would like to do it, and I think he would love to do it. But I think somebody is looking for all the clues, and I think it could get close. Stranger things have happened, but I don't know if it's actually going to go on the ballot because this is something that's written and it's challenged.
Right.
That may delay everything.
That could happen. Yeah. We'll have to read on stuff like that when we get closer to the election.
Yeah, let's do this again soon.
Yeah. Let's do some cards for the group. And well, actually, I have something that aren't cards. So you guys do your cards, and then I'll just say what I have last. It's just a little astrological thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What'd you think, Lisa? Lisa's thinking,
I wasn't sure. I have a little something.
It's not there was going to be a feather boa. Yeah, I didn't know what was coming next. I'm like, what?
Nothing surprises me anymore. I'm not even kidding, Lori. I was like, okay, she's going to throw it down today. Okay, you go, girl. I love you. All right.
Oh. Or do you want me to do my thing while you guys are doing while you're shuffling?
I'm asking what does everybody in our group need to know? What does everybody in our light worker family need to know?
Yeah. Here we go. Thank you, Hilda, for this. There we are. What I have to say is just that the full moon is coming in. It's tomorrow morning at like 3:17, p.m. or a.m. and then 7 whatever Eastern time. But you might as well just pretend it's a full moon tonight because it's at the 29th degree. So there's only 30 degrees in the zodiac, and they go 0 to 29. So it's that last degree, and it's going to bump up against Pluto as it's going to conjunct Pluto as it's full. So this can be super, super powerful for manifesting. And most of all, besides manifesting, coming from, like, if we use Capricorn and the best that it has to offer, that's coming from your personal integrity, like your inner authority. So, like, just be you and be real and be, and if somebody because it's hitting Pluto, if somebody bumps up against your inner authority and you have to tell them, what you're all about, go for it. Don't back down, And unless they're bigger than you and they have a weapon.
Then run. Take your principles and go home.
Don't say a thing and run. Yeah.
Thank you, Foggy.
Yeah, thank you, Foggy. That's so
Take
sweet.
your pillow and run. Is that what you said?
Huh?
What, honey?
Take your pillow and run. Is that what you said?
Oh, I said no. Take your principles with you and run home.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I have one card for everybody.
What is it?
It's from the Healing Spirits Oracle. It says, "Carry the torch for others to see, wake up the world." I like that. So,
Ooh.
do that, guys. Carry the torch.
Say
for
that
others
again,
to
Lisa.
see. Carry
Say
the
it again.
torch. Carry the torch for others to see, wake up the world.
Very nice. I like that.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I think they're saying everything is so topsy-turvy. There's so much more information to come during the time of Virgo. So everybody just celebrate every day like it's your birthday.
Hey. I like
that should be the perfect rule, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Me too.
Yeah. And you know what else I wanted to say? I keep getting tons of comments, and I know you get them all the time too, Lori, about people not sleeping well. So what I just had to think about myself and, like, how do I get to sleep? Like what helps me the most to go to sleep or be like really calm and go to sleep? And it's a shower before bed. It's the hot water on the top of my head. It's like just letting go in the shower, and then for some reason I can just crawl into bed and fall right asleep.
I do that too. Yeah.
So if that helps anybody out there, it just might be something you hadn't thought of,
Yeah. That
so
was
cleansing and refreshing.
I have to do the night thing way before. But the sound of rain.
Oh yeah. See, I can't handle any noise. I have to have it super quiet.
I have to have
dark, totally. You have to have noise. We're all so different. I love that.
I can take it either way. I can take the noise or nothing. I can sleep through a storm, but if it's completely quiet, I can go to sleep too.
Yeah. If it's real rain, I could do that. But like any fake noise or white noise or even like a noisy fan or something.
Oh, I can.
Yeah. I think everybody, I don't have my birthday cup over here, but I did when I went to go read at the big fair last weekend. I took my birthday cup and it just says, "Oh, thank you, Karen Conroy." It just says happy birthday on it. So it's just like every day is your birthday. Every day that you get up.
It's so true. It's so true. It's such a good thing to just be super grateful for everything that is working well, and
we have today,
and not right. We have right now. Every moment right now. And then there's another now, and then now more now. I just remember meditating like in the now years ago. Okay,
and then it can be like Groundhog Day. Oh, it's my birthday again.
Again? Same year? I didn't even age.
Right? Yeah, I like that, Lisa. That sounds
just freeze it. Choose an age and stay there.
Right? Oh man. Oh yeah.
That's fun.
Thank you, Tish. thanks you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for
Thank-
all the great questions. I'm sorry we didn't get to all of them.
Thank
But
you,
bring 'em-
ladies,
bring
for
'em
letting
next
me
week.
crash your party.
Oh, it's
Hi,
never
and
crashing. It's joining.
it's never a crash. This is
Yeah.
your spot. Anytime you wanna pop in.
Thank you so
Anytime.
much.
It's always
Let's
a good
do
time.
it again soon, way before. Listen, there's so much stuff coming up.
Oh, we have
that-
to do a project now. There's so many things
Oh
going on
yeah.
every week. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
well,
if you want to have us on your channel, we could do it that way. You know what? We should do it that way.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
your
next time
people
be
are
on
used
your
to you guys
channel.
having that. Well, I mean, okay, we can. I would love
It doesn't
to,
matter.
but you
We
guys,
all follow each other around.
okay?
No, I think I'm up for it. Lisa, are you?
No. Yes.
No.
Screw you guys. Come to my channel, everybody. I'm just kidding.
All right, Lisa's channel we go.
I know who these ladies are. SpiritedIntuitiveTarot.com.
There you go.
No, we'll definitely do
We
it.
should do that. We should rotate and get Lisa's channel built up, and you
Yeah.
know, if we spread the
do it.
word like that, that might work.
Let's do Lisa's channel next.
Oh boy.
Okay,
That would be good.
we could do
That's
that.
fine. I mean, I'm not monetized, so I mean, views are just
Oh,
much-
maybe we
That's
should.
right. Yeah,
We better
have
wait
to
until.
We better wait
Okay.
so you can get your money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
Otherwise,
I'm
people won't
pro
be able to
bono right
donate.
now, so I just
Yeah, but
I'm
you've
holding
got.
off on doing big stuff until I figure out what I'm doing. So
All right. So
Yeah,
everyone, we're asking any and all living beings to aid, help, and assist Lisa's channel to be remonetized immediately.
thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Everybody's been
Yes.
so supportive so far, big time. So I can't complain that much.
Yeah, and if you want to send Lisa some electric money, you know, because she's got to pay her light bill too. You've got a link to your PayPal channel.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
She's
Is it
hooked up.
possible?
She's got Cash App. She's Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. It's all linked below. The
There
hot
you
links
go.
are below.
All right.
Snail mail, pigeon. I'll give you my neighbor's phone number if I'm home.
Her
Go
Grindr
Monday.
link. Just
Holiday Christmas album will be coming out soon.
Oh, and a calendar, right? With the
And a
poll.
calendar,
calendar.
of course, yes.
We'll have a Lisa calendar climbing trees.
There
Oh,
you go. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so good to have both you guys climbing trees.
What do you mean?
how you deleted
Where are
yourself
you?
from that equation. She's like, oh yeah, you two be great
Yeah,
climbing.
that's what I said. Where are you in that forest?
I'll market it for you, and
Oh, sure. Okay.
I'll look for the
Bitcoin, yes,
printer.
AJ. I take Bitcoin as well.
Oh my God. Wow.
Crazy.
Well, big hugs, everyone.
Mwah.